Hello! So I am going to show you our stencil club for this month, and I had a set put aside, and of course now when I want it I can never find it, right? Okay, so our stencil club is 3 stencils that come out every month, and this month's are kind of Valentine's type themed. So the first one we have is called Heartstrings, and they're like these cute little doodlies of hearts to make a really nice, and I think it's going to be a cute little delicate type background. Our second one is called Heartbeat, and it's got the hearts, and this will be really fun because after you ink it, you can go back in with a nice fine line pen and highlight the hearts as well. And then our second one is a layered stencil called Hot Lips. You get the solid lips on the bottom and then the highlights on the top. So we're going to go ahead and demo these for you. And I am going to start. Let me just get my little thingy here to hold down our papers. And let's start off with the heartstrings. My paper is too big, so it's not going to stick very well on the, let me cut it down a little, that way while I'm filming at least I can not have to worry about, oh, that didn't work out so well. Alright, so here is, so this is my paper. Let's stick that down now too. Okay, and so now I'm just going to go ahead, I'm just going to ink up some pretty pink color ink, and I'm just going to go ahead and start in some nice circular motions. I'm going to go heavy, and then I'm going to go lighter so you can see the variation of the stamp. I'm sorry, stencil. And now let's do the reveal. And you get this really cute, I think on a nice background, especially on a pretty CAS style background. This on your bottom mat would be really, really cute. So we have that example. Next, let's grab our, wrong stencil. Let's grab the Heartbeat. Let me just grab a different color ink here. We'll do some in purple with this one. And again, just inking up our brush. And then just using a nice circular motion. I mean, and you can actually even double color blend if you wanted to. This one, let's see if I get some more pink back on this one. Here we go. Get some pink on here as well to do a pretty fade in color here. And with that, we have this pretty background. And then, like I said, you can always take a fine point marker and get a little artsy going over these hearts, you know, and then you can actually add some dots. I mean, you can really just jazz it up in many different ways. I actually like when you have the little dots on there. Just another way to amp up a background. So that is the Heartbeat one. Okay. And now let's go in for our final one. Let me just cut this paper down as well. Okay, and it is, like I said, this is a double layered stencil. So up in the corner, I don't know if the light catches it, but it's got a number 1 engraved there and a number 2. That does not mean you have to use this one first and that second. It's just showing that the upper right corner to the upper right corner is how your stencil are going to align, and that's what you want to just keep in mind while you're doing your stencil. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to lightly do this in a pale, not a pale pink, but that pink, but I'm going to do it lighter and then go back in with my darker. And then just so that I can make sure I'm lining it up where they need to be, I'm just going to use the grid here on my mat so I can kind of get an idea where it's supposed to go. And again, let me just dust that off a little bit. I'm just going to put it in light. Now, you don't have to use the same color ink. I mean, if you have a dark pink and a light pink, you definitely can go that way as well. But you have to always remember that what you're putting down on the bottom is going to be your lightest color. Because if this was a dark color and then you wanted to do like the lips in to make them look glossy with a lighter color, it's not going to work because you put too much of a dark color down on the bottom. So here is the bottom part of our stencil. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to lift up here. And then I'm going to line up the lines where I had them. And I'm going to show you something else you can do with this as well. So I'm doing pink. And then I'm going to go back in with that same exact ink. And now I'm going to rub it in a little bit darker, but I'll also show you what you can do if you want it to look a little bit like more of a glossy lip. Okay. So what you can do, and I'll just do it on the side here, is while your stencil's still on, you can take your white gel pen and you can actually go in there and color in the spots as well. This gel pen has seen better days. If you got like a Posca pen, like a white paint pen, it'll probably work better. So this was not supposed to happen on film. This is supposed to be nice and white and crisp so you can see. But you get the idea. You can do this with your colored pencils. Trying to get like the inky side at least. I don't know if that's gonna show up at all. Oh, it's there. Hold on. It's not too bad. Okay. Anyway, so now we can go ahead and lift up and you can see this is where I pressed harder. This is where I did medium. And I don't know if you can actually see, but it's kind of gives it a little bit of a gloss feel on there as well. And that is our hot lip stencil. So again, we had our heartstrings, our heartbeat, and then the lips, the hot lips. This one is super fun and super cool. Thank you so much for joining me. Again, this is January's Stencil Club. You get all 3 of these stencils for $10, not $10 each, $10 for all 3 of them. And that is with the price, including the shipping, if you're in the United States. It is going to be first class mail, so there's no tracking on that. You can upgrade if you want to have Ground Advantage mail, which does have tracking. It's just like an extra $3 or $4 and change. And that's just what the cost is of the postage. So if you wish to join Stencil Club, you can go ahead and head on to our website and give it a click. The cutoff date is the 15th of every month to get that month's. So even though this video is airing afterwards, if you wanted to get the January Stencil Club, just go ahead and shoot us an email and then we'll tell you to go ahead and sign up and then we'll process it for January with your next billing being in February. Okay, have a great day and enjoy the rest of your crafty moments. Bye.